Kava. You know what I like about Kava? It's basically a combo of Cosmos and Ethereum. And whilst I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen wider growth in Cosmos yet, in terms of price anyway, I do think that we're going to see wider growth for the entire Cosmos ecosystem, and Kava is a big part of that. We're also set to see another wave of DeFi, and Kava's earning capacity is pretty damn good. I think this is going to be a pretty solid mainstay of DeFi, and I want to take a look at what this can hit in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying these coins. I expected that they were going to make me a lot of cash. And you can see what the prices of these coins were and the highs that they hit, and what your profit would have been if you'd popped 100 into each. And if you had done $100 into each and sold after about 16 months, your profit in like I say, 16 months would have been over 123 grand. Now, I sold these, but I share the coins that I own on my website, copymycrypto.com. So when I find a coin that I think is going to make a lot of money, I jump onto the site, tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, and the money I'm putting in. And they can copy along exactly. Which is why we have thousands of members on the site. They're making great money in crypto, but they don't have to do any work. And we're in a bull cycle right now, guys. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, now is the time, because if you're waiting 3 months, you're going to miss a lot of profits. In fact, now is the time, because we may well experience a nice little pullback prior to the halving. And if you want to see what the members have made on my site, you can just go onto the site. If you want to see what I've said in the past as well about coins like Phantom, you can go on the site. I did a course about why Phantom was one of the best investments of 2020, and people that took that course became millionaires. Now, when I find coins like Phantom now, I don't create a course, I just tell my members. So if you want to find the next big coin, copymycrypto.com can help with that. Now, Kava. So Kava launched in 2019. It's not exactly like it set the world alight in terms of gains in the bull cycle. It did go from lows of around 40 cents to highs of about $9 or so, which is not bad. Just shy of around about 25x is not bad at all. There's been some recent news about Kava. Kava has been, I don't know why this keeps disappearing. It's very annoying. It's the problem with being UK. Kava has completed, Binance has completed the Kava Ethereum virtual machine integration, which again is just a nice step in Kava's evolution. The fact that their chain is effectively now being supported by Binance, again, just shows the strength of what they've been building. So this now means that people can move money around via Kava's chain. And again, this means it's easier to get exposure to USDT, wrapped Bitcoin and Kava, as well as exposure to Kava native products on Binance. Now, Kava, like I said, is the best of both worlds. It is combines the speed and interoperability of Cosmos with the developer power of Ethereum. Cosmos, for me, is one of the most outstanding technologies in crypto. Kava was built from the ground up, optimizing its resources for protocol growth, strengthened by Cosmos's EVM tech. And Kava have one of the biggest developer incentive funds in crypto. Builders on Kava earn a share of their 750 million developer fund via the program's blockchain-based distribution method. It's basically designed to reward the top protocols every month based on usage. So it gives developers a real solid earning capacity to grow their product. They've put security and decentralization first. So the ecosystem is developed by over 100 application protocol teams and is supported by over 100 infrastructure teams. The ecosystem is supported by multiple independent international foundations responsible for allocating protocol level funding as well. And look, what I particularly like here with Kava is the earning mechanisms that are in play. Also, what I like with regards to Kava is the net growth that we have seen for their protocol. And if we just take a look at the overall Kava ecosystem now, we can see that they have actually integrated really well. They're in with Wagme, they're in with Stargate and Curve and Sushi and Beefy, Injective as well. Now, I do think there is still growth to be had. These are obviously some of the top ones featured on Kava, but they're also with Akash. Akash provide infrastructure. By the way, I will always say this: don't put exchanges as part of your ecosystem. People know how to find it, find where to buy you. Sealer Network, part of the cross chain. Cosmos, as I said, part of the cross chain. Cosmos is SDK, it's the infrastructure, but they've got a really solid growth here. I mean, again, they've been up and running for a few years, but this is actually a really robust ecosystem. And you add to it with the grants that they have, the grant system that they've got and the grants that they have issued, and you can see that their net growth has been pretty damn good. Why is this not dragging down? It's very odd. Fine. So if we take a look at developer rewards, hopefully we've got some info here. So how's it going? Over 100 dApps deployed already. And if you just want to check out the app on Kava, we can have a little look at the app. So you can transfer your assets to get started on Kava's EVM. You can do your Kava staking. In terms of products, you've got your staking, your lending, your earning, your liquid staking, your minting. I'm really pleased to see that Kava introduced liquid staking. It's a real high earner. It's also one of the biggest growth areas within DeFi, so missing out on that would be foolish. So liquid staked Kava can earn about 30%, which is pretty damn good. Within lending, I'm a huge pro-lend advocate for like DeFi. Not in the sense of like I encourage people to lend. I think unless you're very, very clued up on how collateral works and your liquidation risks, I tend to say avoid it. But what I mean by pro-lend is that during a bull cycle, the whales, the biggest account holders, do not want to liquidate assets to then invest more. What they want to do is get hold of more money. To do that requires lending markets, and lending markets have a huge upside potential within DeFi. The earning capacity for Kava through lend could be massive when we're in a full-fledged bull cycle and you've got all the millionaires and the billionaires that want to start moving money around. So I'm really, really, really pro like DeFi is introducing some form of lending protocol, because I think the earning mechanisms that can grow the overall value of the project are huge. They've obviously got earn features as well. You know, this is via supplying BUSD, USDT, or Kava, and that's applying within pools. Obviously, you do need to understand your risks within pools and the potential risks of impermanent loss if you're in a pool. But overall, Kava is a very, very strong project. I'm surprised that we haven't seen wider growth in the price action, but to be fair, we haven't really seen too much of that with Cosmos either so far. But Cosmos, for me, again, I think is some of the finest tech in the space. And I think if we see that growth in Cosmos that I do expect to see, because I expect that the team are going to add outstanding projects to what they've already got, I think then everything attached to Cosmos will do very well. Kava should be one of those things. So with that being said, I think this has the shot of a new all-time high. Its all-time high was around $9 and something, bit of change, $9.19. I sort of look at the previous high and gauge for around a 30% increase from previous high, which would put it at around $12. And at $12, it would have a market cap of 12 billion, which is obviously quite high. But I think given what Kava's products are right now, given the fact that they are, Binance are supporting the EVM, Binance are supporting their net growth. I think this has that capacity to do very, very well. In terms of one thing that I think is a little bit of a red flag is that we haven't got a lot of value locked into Kava right now. Across the board, I think it's around 150 mil. No, 210 mil. Earn is 60, 52, 200, so that's 110. Lend is 105. It's not amazing. I would have expected a little more, but we're sort of early days, I suppose. But yeah, I think this still has the capacity to break to $12. But at the moment, I will say this: price action doesn't suggest that. Price action does not suggest that. But we are going to have another run on DeFi in the next bull cycle. So the more established DeFi projects will be the ones that move first. Kava is established. And I do think there will be a Cosmos run. I think there'll be a Cosmos team have built some of the best stuff. Whether they market that as well as they could, or advertise that as well as they could, that's a different matter. But I think we will see them do that. So when Cosmos starts getting that surge, everything picks up with it. And while Kava can't get an exchange bounce, I think there's enough there to at least test its previous high, if not break it. And $12 is around about a fair target, a 30% boost on previous high. But yeah, the only red flag there, value locked. I would have expected that higher by now. I'm not saying, a billion, but I would have looked at about double where it's at right now, 400 million above. So that's a little bit surprising. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think Kava can hit, 20, 50, 100? Or do you think it's going to struggle to get to 9? Price action would suggest it might. So let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this coming bull cycle, you can. All you have to do is go to copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. Anytime I find a coin that I think is going to bang up and make me a lot of money, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash that I'm going to put in, and the members can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I also tell them what coin I'm selling on and what price. So again, the members get out at the same price, meaning they make the exact same profit as me. But obviously the bonus there as well is they don't have to do any work at all. And check out what the members have made on the site. See what I've said in the past about stuff like Phantom. Did a whole course, literally titled The Best Investment of 2020. And it was all about Phantom. People that took that course, many became millionaires. If you want to find out about the next big coin, I'm not going to do a course. I just tell my members about the coins. So copymycrypto.com may well be able to help you find the next big coin too. So check it out, guys. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.